everybody. So I have some very exciting news. Everyone who subscribed to my YouTube whenever I made Wreck This Journal Wednesdays, I'm finally going to complete my Wreck This Journal Wednesday series today, at least for 2015. So this video is going to be the last little bit of progress that I've made in my Wreck This Journal. It is complete. There is a few like empty spots on some of the pages because they're progress pages and they haven't been completely filled up, but I would say that there's enough on them to say that they are complete. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the last little bit of things that I made in here, and then next week I'm going to be making my flip through video for you guys. So yeah, I'm very excited to show you guys this because I've been working like so hard on this entire year. This is what my attention has been focused on. And I just feel so accomplished that it's finally done and completed, and that I stuck with this for so long and completed the entire book. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Anyways, let's get straight to it.
So, one of the first things that how rude.
One of the first things that I did, was I put the date that I purchased my Wreck This Journal at the beginning of the book, and then I put the date that I finished my Wreck This Journal at the end of the book, because I thought that that would be a cute little idea. Okay, so up at the top on the very first page it says purchased and then the date. I got it on December 31st, 2014. And then I just finished it today, so on the very last page in here I put completed on, the date is December 7th, 2015. For some reason my pen did not want to write, but the date is there. Okay, the next thing that I did, some of these I don't know if I've already showed you guys or not, so if I have, I'm sorry. I just haven't made one of these in so long that I kind of forgot what I have showed you and what I haven't, so if I've done showed you in another video, I'm sorry, I'm showing you a second time. This was the press sleeves and other found things here page, and all I did, this was back in the spring whenever I found these, I actually did what you're supposed to do, and I found daisies on the side of my hill in my neighborhood, and I literally pressed them into the book. And they're not even taped down this time. They're just literally, they've been in the crack of my book this entire time since spring. I actually kind of like the way that it looks. I think that it's kind of cute. So I'm definitely going to do this again with the next Wreck This Journal that I get. The other one kind of broke, but I kept it in here. I don't know why. Like, the stem is completely, I'm just going to throw that away. The next thing that I did was on the page where it says to decorate the cover, and then like the instructions page and all that other blah 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 good stuff. It says to fold down the corners of your favorite pages, so I just went ahead and did that to all my favorite pages, and I have a lot, so I'm not going to show you all of them, but yeah. I just folded down the corners of all my favorite pages in here. For this page, which is Climb Up High and Drop the Journal, I finally got to go to the dead zone and throw it out the window there, and my friend Stacy recorded it, and I also recorded it on mine. I think that I had done put it in a video, so I will find that video and leave it in the description box below in case you guys would want to see that. But yeah, I did that. That was a lot of fun. There was a guy like walking down the road like right as I was throwing the journal out the window. He was walking his dogs, and he looked at us like, what the hell are you doing? Like, she's throwing her book out the window purposely. What's wrong with her? Yeah, buddy, if you're watching this, I was throwing my Wreck This Journal out the window. It's kind of the purpose of the book. Okay, so this next page was the pretend you are doodling on the back of an envelope page while you're talking on the phone. I kind of was talking on the phone whenever I was doing part of this page with my best friend Ashley, but I think she had to get off or something, so I only got to talk to her halfway while I was doing the page. I ended up just finishing the page without talking to anyone on the phone, and I don't really know how I feel about it. Like, it's okay, I guess. It could have been worse, but it's not my favorite page, but this is what it looks like.
My nose itches. I'm sorry, I'm not picking my nose.
So this was the envelope side. Got it upside down. And I just drew a spider web I don't feel like I'm that good at drawing spider webs yet, so it just looks like a bunch of lines. But I tried. And then on this side, I drew a sugar skull, and I just colored it turquoise and purple and blue because I thought that would be really pretty. And then I tried to put some roses along the skull because I seen a lot of roses with sugar skulls and I thought it looked really pretty. So I attempted, but my roses kind of look like crap. I tried. And then I just made a little spider coming down from the spider web on the envelope side. And like I said, it's not my favoriteest page in the whole wide world, but it could have been worse. But I finished this page finally. I think the reason why I drew this picture of this skull on another piece of paper and then taped it in here was because I think that my bubble gum from the sticky side leaked through, which is kind of gross, and you could see it, and I couldn't color over top of it or nothing, so I just drew it on another piece of paper and then taped it over top of it, so yeah, but I don't know, it's okay. Then the next page that I did was the Collect Fruit Stickers Here page. I just made a little bit of progress on this page. I think that I added more banana stickers in here because all I do is eat bananas. And then I got 2 watermelons over the summer and they had stickers on them, so I just took the stickers off of them and taped them in here. And to be honest, I think that that's all the progress that I'm going to make on this page because I don't eat that much fruit. And I do eat fruit. I do like fruit. It's just I don't get it that often. So, and the fruit that I do get never has stickers on it. So, and this next page was the test page where you test all your pens and your markers and all that good stuff. And literally all I did was scribble a few pens and markers in here that did not work, just to test them out and see if they did work. And I do not know which scribbles were which. This page is completely filled up. And I'm probably still going to use this whenever, like, my pens and stuff, like, stop working. I'm probably going to use this to, like, get them to work. And then, again, don't know if I've showed you guys this page or not. I probably already have, but it's been so long since I've made a video like this that I can't remember. This was the place for your grocery list page, and I do not make grocery lists at all. I literally just go into the grocery store and pick out things, but I never make like actual grocery lists. So I took my receipts and I literally just taped them in here and kind of made them overlap each other because in a way it's still kind of your grocery lists. How I finished this page because like I said, I do not make grocery lists at all. But I actually kind of like the way that that looks better than just a grocery list. This was the collect the stamps off of all of your mail, and I do not get that much mail, and when I do, there's rarely ever stamps on my mail. So I usually just like find my stamps from other people's mail or like buy stamps and put them in here because kind of cheating, but I don't get that much mail. Like I said, it's still not completely covered like I wanted it to be, but I feel like there's enough on here to say that it's completed because that's probably all I'm gonna get before the end of this year. This was the Scribble Wildly using only borrowed pens, and I honestly do not have the type of courage to walk up to people and ask them if I can borrow a pen because that's how shy I am. So I went to people that I can talk to, those very few people, and borrowed a pen from all of them. I got some from my mom, my dad, and a few people from the Dead Zone. There's actually a pen in here that I borrowed from the Dead Zone. And then there are some pens in here that my mom found at her work, brought them home, and I used them in my book because I don't have the guts to walk up to people and ask them if I can borrow a pen. I'm too shy for that shit. So, this is all I've got. Again, not completely covered up, but I feel like it's enough to say that the page is completed. This next page was the invite people to draw here page, and I just had, I think, 3 more people draw drawings in here since the last time I showed you guys. One was my friend AJ. he just drew a little beach with a palm tree. And then this was my friend Jessica, and I do not know what this was supposed to be. I think that it kind of got messed up, like smeared somehow. It almost looks like a little UFO with arms. I don't know what it's supposed to be honest. But yeah, she drew that in here, and then my friend Kelsey just kind of did the same thing that my sister did with the heart and the horns and stuff. All I've got for this page. This next page was the document a boring event in detail. I honestly thought that this was going to be like the last page that I did in here, because I don't know of anything boring aside from my everyday life of me waking up and then doing the same thing all over again the next day. So I made a little diagram pretty much of my routine. So it says wake up, eat, sleep, repeat. And then I just drew little illustrations to go along with each one. My favorite's definitely this one, because that is really what I look like when I wake up in the mornings. Like, I'm not even kidding you. That's what I look like. And then this is what I really look like whenever I'm eating food, too. That's supposed to be a taco, even though it kind of looks wrong. But it's supposed to be a taco. This was the give away your favorite page, but I marked it out because I didn't want to give away my favorite page. So I turned it into an autograph page. I had mostly everyone from the Dead Zone sign their name in here. I made a ginormous amount of progress on this page because I did this whenever everyone was at the Dead Zone. So this is this page all filled out. I'm very happy with this page. Very, very happy. So this is all my friends and my family from the Dead Zone. Literally all of my autographs in here are people from the Dead Zone, except for Tiffany. And I think the funniest part is Godfather's. Godfather, if you're watching this, I love your little illustration of the baby or whatever that's supposed to be. That's the best. So yeah, this is my autograph page. This is the last thing I'm going to show you. This was the write a list of more ways to wreck this journal. I cannot tell you how many times I've redid this page over again because I messed it up. And I just added like 4 more things in here, and one was set the book on the ground and walk on it, which I did. Leave the book outside overnight, I did that. Burn the edges of a page, I did the page that was right beside it, which was really fun. I want to do this to my next one too because I had a lot of fun burning this. One was run over it with the car, and I did that too, and I also video recorded that, so I don't know if I put that into a video or not yet, but I did record that, and I do have the clip saved in my computer, so if I didn't, then I'll definitely put it in a video very soon.
Go slow. Oh god. Oh god. I'm scared. My poor journal. Run back over. Yeah, it did.
But yeah, that was all the last little bit of progress that I made on this thing, and makes me feel so good that I went through, and at the beginning of the year I told myself I was going to get one of these things and I was going to finish the entire book before the end of the year. And it's almost the end of the year and I've completed the entire thing, and I feel so happy that I can say that. Now, the very thing that I've been waiting on since the day that I purchased this book is next week. I'm going to be making my flip through video for this thing. And you guys will get to see all my beautiful progress that I've made on this, all the times that I've screwed up, all my screw up pages, and all my favorite pages, all combined. And I'm really excited for that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for everyone who has been watching my Wreck This Journal videos, or who has been waiting patiently for me to make another one. I will be making another Wreck This Journal this next upcoming year, and I will be making more Wreck This Journal Wednesday videos for you guys, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, if you have a Wreck This Journal, you should totally make videos like this because it's a lot of fun. Don't worry about what people think. My drawings are obviously not the best you guys have seen, but just be you and do your own thing. You don't have to copy everyone else. Like, it's your book. Make it your own and do what you want with it. It doesn't matter what other people think. Last Wreck This Journal Wednesday video of 2015. I'm so happy that I can say that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week whenever I make my flip through video. Okay, bye.